Number 2, page 4. Exercises begin from exercise 2-1. Complete these sentences using the following verbs. Yes, number 1 is done as an example. Is done as an example. This is number 1. We say, number 2, I don't often coffee. Coffee, this is the word. Number 3, drink. I don't often drink coffee. Number 3, the swimming pool at 7:30. Every morning we say the swimming pool begins at 7:30. This is number 4. Number 3, the swimming pool begins at 7:30. طيب دي كلمة begin هنا. Yes, open in the begin mind, and كلمة opens. The swimming pool opens at 7:30 every morning. Number 4, bad driving, many accidents. Yes, we say bad driving is causes. Number 1, the first word, causes. Let's go to number 5. 5, my parents in a very small flat. عندنا كلمة live اللي هي الكلمة الرابعة. My parents live in plural. Yes. Now let's go to 6. The Olympic Games اللي هي الألعاب الأولمبية. Yes, take, the last word, take, which is plural. Olympic Games take place every 4 years. Number 7, the Panama Canal, the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. الأطلنطيك اللي هو الأطلنطي والباسيفيك اللي هو الباسيفيك أو الهادي. محيط الهادي اسمه الباسيفيك اوشن. سموه عنده اسمين، اما الباسيفيكي او الهادي. Now go to 2. Yeah, question 2. To put the verb into the correct form. We have verbs here between brackets. The first one is done for you. Since the first one, we say, Julie doesn't drink, اللي هي not drink, نقول doesn't drink for singular. Tea very often. Very often. Number 2, we say, what time الكلمات the banks close here. What time do the banks close here? Do for plural. دي زمن فتح أو قفل أو إغلاق البنوك. When? What time do the banks close here? Now go to number 3. I've got a car, but I not use it much. I say I don't use it much. ما بستعملها كتير. 4, where in the Ricardo come from. We say where does Ricardo come from? Yes, الإجابة شنو؟ from Cuba. What? Yes, take. الفعل take. Me an hour to get to work. Yes, it takes me. أو قبلها هي دي number 5. What you do? I'm an electrician. معناها كهربجي بتاع كهرباء. What عندنا الكلمات you do. You say what do you do Yes, what do you do معنى شغال شنو. Yes. طيب number 6 it وعند البين قوسين take. You say me an hour to get to work. How long؟ بعدين اللي قبلها هي it takes me. It takes me an hour to takes me an hour, yes, to go an hour to get to work. سؤال how long نفس هنا does it take you. It take. Does it take you? Yes. Number 7 look at this. Yes, look at this. Yes, this sentence. What this word mean? نقول شنو? What does this word mean? Number 8 David isn't very fit. يعني لياقته ما مضبوطة. It isn't very fit. طيب عندنا not do. نقول he doesn't do any sport. ليه؟ لأنه ما ضرورة كسلان ما بيتريض. He doesn't do any sport. Now let's go to the questions under 2-3. Use the following verbs to complete the sentences. Sometimes you need the negative. يعني believe or doesn't believe and so on. طيب. Number 1, question 1. See, the earth round the sun. الكلمة الموجودة شنو؟ ما موجودة. الكلمة اللي فوق go الكلمة الرابعة. نقول the earth goes. Yes, the earth goes round the sun. Number 2, rice doesn't grow in Britain لأنها it is cold. مش كده؟ الأرض باردة ما يعني الحقيقة دي ده لها في التمرين. طيب. Number 3, the sun in the east. ده اللي هو منطقة شنو؟ شروق الشمس. The sun rises in the east. In the east. Number 4, bees, honey. What do they do? They make honey. Honey اللي هي الكلمة السادسة. They make. Bees لأنها plural. We say make. Bees make honey. Number 5, vegetarians. الفيجيتيريانز دي الناس اللي ما بياكلوا لحمة. نباتيين. ياكلوا vegetables. Vegetarians. Don't eat meat. The vegetarians. Number 6, an atheist An atheist doesn't believe in God. The kafir. Atheist. Number 7. Yes, number 7. An interpreter اللي هو المترجم بيعمل شنو؟ translates from one language into another. ده الانتربريتر. ده زول المترجم. translates from one language into another. من one language من لغة إلى أخرى. liars اللي هو الكذابين. liar is الكذاب. He lies. Liars are people who don't tell the truth. truth اللي هي الحقيقة. ده liars. الناس اللي ما بيتكلموا الحقيقة. Yes, liars. Number 9, the river Amazon, the Atlantic Ocean. Yes, into the Atlantic Ocean. يعني هنا اللي هو يصب مش كده flows. الكلمة flow اللي هي الثالثة. The river اللي هي flow ينساب. فالريفر أمازون نهر الأمازون flows into the Atlantic Ocean اللي هو المحيط الأطلنطي أو الأطلسي. Now let's go to number 2-4. questions under 2.4. Yes, you ask Lisa questions about herself and her family. Write the sentences. الأولى, an example: how often do you play tennis? تلعبي تنس كم مرة؟ بس في أسبوع ولا في الشهر ولا في أي وقت؟ Next, Lisa, yes, you say you ask Lisa, you ask Lisa questions about herself and her family. Write the questions. The first one is an example. You know that Lisa plays tennis. You want to know how often. How often يعني عدد المرات اللي تلعب فيها. Ask her how often ده مثال. How often السؤال do you play tennis. Number two, perhaps Lisa's sister plays tennis too. You want to know. Ask Lisa. تسألها عن أختها هل بتلعب زي ما هي بتلعب. Ask Lisa. Yes. Does your sister play tennis? Does للسنجولار. play ما فيها اس لأنها في السؤال مع does. لأنه أصلا plays هي does play. عشان كده لما تيجي سؤال ما بتجي زي ابتداني اس بتكون كررت الفعل. Does your sister play tennis? Number 3, you say you want to know, or you know that Lisa reads a newspaper every day. You want to know which one. Ask her. تقول لها which magazine does your sister you want to know. You ask her which magazine does your sister read every day. Go to number 5. You know that Lisa goes to the cinema a lot. You want to know how often. كم عدد مراتها. Ask her how often. Yes, you want to know Lisa. How often do you go to the cinema? Number 6, we say you don't know where Lisa's grandparents live. You want to know. Ask Lisa, where do your grandparents live? Groups of questions 2-5. The words are, complete using the following words. The words are: I apologize, I insist, I promise, I recommend, I suggest. Apologize دي معناه يعتذر. insist يصر على فعل الشيء. promise يعد. recommend يسني أو يؤيد. suggest يقترح. Number 1, Mr. Evans is not in the office today. I suggest you try calling him tomorrow. This is an example. Number 2, I won't tell anybody what you said. I promise. أعد إنه ما أكلم أي إنسان عن الشيء اللي أنت عملته. Number 3, in a restaurant, you must let me pay for the meal. I insist. معناه أصر. خليني أنا أدفع أنا. طيب number 4, apologize يعتذر for what I did. I apologize. أنا أعتذر لما فعلته. It won't happen again. سوف لن أكرر ذلك. It won't happen again. Number 5, the new restaurant in Hill Street is very good. I recommend it. Recommend معناها يعني أؤيد ذلك أو أثني على ذلك. وعندها recommendation يا جماعة، لما الواحد مثلا يقدم له وظيفة يمشي له لواحد بيعرفه، زول خبير وزول يعني معروف وزول موثوق به، يمشي له ويقول له يا أخي اعمل لي recommendation. recommendation معناها تسنية للكلام، أو يعني أيد هنا يعني أيدني أنا وسنيني بالهنا. Thank you very much. This is the end of unit number 2B.